Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to a new video. So this is a workout for week 2. I forget which day. A lot of these days to be are running together because I'm a little bit behind on editing because of this time of the school year. It is the most hectic right now. Since field day is over, it's all kind of on its final crescendo. I think that's the correct term when it goes down. But it is all kind of chilling out the Monday and Tuesday this week for me. So I'm recording this on Wednesday the 24th, so the previous 2 days are the most hectic days of the year, and not really hectic in necessarily a bad way. It's just the most busy and most involved. Plus, being outside all day makes it very focused on those days. Thankfully, my illness that I was going through the other day is mostly gone past. It's just kind of phlegm that I'm kind of getting out, so I don't feel bad, and I'm still able to train and whatnot. It's just, dealing with the side effects, I suppose. But as you notice there, I wasn't really focused at the beginning of this workout with this exercise, the no foot, no hook snatches, and just laziness by the last set. And this is either the last or the next one might be, but I just focused a bit more. Now this was the second to last set because I missed a rep, and it's 70 kilos. It's not a weight I should ever miss in any sort of variation. You can see there I'm just early on it, but it kind of tells me that this will be a good kind of practice movement, especially on days where I'm not really motivated to do it. And you can kind of see I still have the tape on my fingers, so I was still kind of going through that cut and kind of dealing with that. For the no hook stuff, it doesn't really impact it too much, which is good. But I think I just remember on this day just being a little bit fatigued, and that's just kind of how it goes sometimes, especially when it's not a very exciting snatch workout. And that's something I definitely gotta get better at, is just trying to really focus on moving fast and moving effectively, even if it is a weight that's 70 kilos. That's not a very fun weight to do. You see here is a set I focused a lot more, and because of that, the reps were a lot better, and I was able to even kind of catch the weight on the way down, which is not something I would do on all the sets, just because it being a competition bar, it would kind of grind my hands to a pulp. But for these, I was able to do, and the result was better reps. But I think the no hook, no feet ones will be a good movement to get better at, and just to continue to use it to practice, because I feel like it's helping the cleans a little bit. Like the pause jerks seem to be helping the jerks a little bit. So it's good to have movements that are not fun to do, in the sense that I wouldn't normally choose to do them, but they're ones that are kind of good, and they also kind of self-regulate the stuff that I'm doing. The other movement on this day were rack jerks. I believe I took out the squats and pulls and the presses because I wanted to really focus on these jerks, because it was, I think, 8 singles at this 130 kilos. So the idea was to be able to push up in the jerk. When you kind of see workouts like that in the AI, when it's 8 singles at a pretty heavy weight, 130 is it's not maximal, but it's not nothing. And I actually misloaded this weight here. I think I meant to go to 140, and I forgot to put the little plates on the other side or something, but I got up to 140 here, as you see after that. But this workout, like I said, it started at the 130, and it just kind of kept pushing the weights up, and I kind of knew I wanted to do some singles at 140 to get the practice in. When I got to the last set of jerks, and I think it's right here, I decided to try to do more than 1 rep. I was happy to get 2, and I was kind of had the stretch goal of potentially doing 3. I think that ties my best ever set of jerks, especially out of the rack. I think it's definitely close to the best I've ever done for a set of 3. I think I've done a jerk triple with this off the blocks, but if anyone has ever used blocks to do jerks, it's significantly easier than re-racking it and catching it. So I was definitely happy with that, just happy with how jerks have been going. My timing on the dip drive and the aggressiveness and my upper back position has been really consistent and improving. So that has been a reason why the jerks have gone pretty well as of lately. I think doing the push presses and the pause jerks have helped, because I can really emphasize that upper body position. I really don't like pause jerks for the fact that they're just not really comfortable to do, leg and knee tendon wise, but most of the time they're pretty light, so it's not anything that aggravates anything. They're just not a very like I said, it's not a very fun movement, and sometimes the non-fun movements are good ones to practice. But it seems to be good to have those pause jerks and then have push presses, because then I have the positional practice of the jerk, but then I have the dip drive practice of the push press, so it seems to be allow me to do a little bit better at the jerk. So hopefully that continues to be the case. But like I said, that 140 for 3, it's definitely close to if it's not my best out of the rack for a triple, it's certainly close to it. There may have been a time where I've done like a double heavier with that. But if I'm doing multiple reps with 140, the jerks are going well because I will miss that weight on a much too frequent basis. But today, it all went well, even on the misloaded weight, which I think was only misloaded by a couple pounds because I forget. It might not even have been 300. It might have been 305 or something weird. It was I had just slightly too much weight on one side, but still able to even do the weight there. But anywho, that's it for this one. I'll talk to you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace.